Hello everyone, and welcome back to the neighborhood. We're looking at the Tanchjim space thanks to Shinsen Audio. And not to put the cart before the horse, but this is a pretty excellent little dongle from Tanchjim that is packed with a lot of features. Let's get into it. So the Space is a DAC amp that uses dual CS43131 DAC chips and supports fully balanced 4-channel decoding. It processes 32-bit 768 kHz PCM and DSD-256. With regard to its amplifier section specifically, it has both a high and low gain setting with both a 3.5mm single-ended output and a 4.4mm balanced output. It connects to a phone or computer with a Type-C connection and also comes with both a USB Type-C to Type-C OTG cable and a Type-C to Type-A adapter for whatever system you wish to connect it to. The volume rocker on the side is truly independent from its digital volume and doubles as a gain adjustment when both the plus and minus volumes are pressed at the same time. It cost about $90 and is finished in an aluminum alloy housing with a clear window to peek inside at the electronics. In terms of power handling, Tanchjim claims 230 mW at 32 ohms and 54 mW at 300 ohms. Still, I wouldn't really recommend using it with 300 ohm headphones, as even with the 8XX, which tends to be a relatively easy to drive 300 ohm load, the space couldn't really push them to produce the kind of sound that I would like to hear from this set. Even so, I had better luck with difficult to drive planars, such as the Powerhouse Mark II Argons, which perform surprisingly well when ran balanced off the 4.4mm output of the space. Still, I'd mostly recommend sticking to IEMs and easier to drive cans. But what does the space sound like? Well, it's pretty neutral, with some mild emphasis in the presence and brilliance regions of the frequency response. Regarding the latter regions more specifically, I would describe the space's sound reproduction here as assertive, but never bright or aggressive. This makes the space lively and engaging, and for the most part, I don't think the space goes overboard with regard to any of its sonics in any way. Timbre is a wee bit on the drier side of things, but I'd still consider its sound rather reference. Note weight is rich and full, but never thick or fuzzy. Clarity and resolution aren't earth-shattering, but it's still relatively impressive for its price, and I struggle to think of many portable solutions at this price which outperform the space in this regard. It's certainly more precise than something like the Audi-Direct Atom 3, and even though I also like the performance of that device, the space outperformed it. Still, the Tanchjim space doesn't allow for microphone capability like the Atom 3 does, so keep that in mind. With that said, the stage of the space is above average, and instrument separation and distinction are strengths that it possesses. Vocals for both males and female vocalists are slightly forward, but never overly in your face. Dynamics also perform better than average, as the space has somewhat of a punchy sound, especially when paired with the right device. I just reviewed the ETA Mini semi-closed headphones, and I'll place a link to that review above and in the description below. But the space and the Mini semi-closed could easily be described together as a dynamic duo. With its price, size, appearance, and sound in mind, the Tanchjim space is one of my favorite dongles out there right now. It's rather reference, yet still enjoyable and engaging to listen to. It's not as warm as something like the Truth-Air Shio, but not as stark or lean as something like the Hibby FC3. It's got more of a hi-fi style presentation to it, but has truly independent volume and plays well with most devices, even if it's somewhat limited in the power department. Thanks again to Shinsen Audio for sending in the Tanchjim space into the channel for a review. I appreciate both their support and yours as well. Thanks for watching this video, and consider smashing that subscribe button to help me out if you enjoyed this video and its content. I also love to interact, so feel free to leave a question or comment in the comment section below. Let me know your favorite dongle that you're using right now. Is it the space or something else? I'll also provide links to Twitter, Instagram, www.intoitreviews.com, and all other neighborhood access locations in the description below too. So make sure you check those out if you'd like to follow and engage with the channel on those other platforms. And with that, I'm out. for now.